smiled and shook a hand, but behind his eyes there was something he was hiding. It had been over a year since the announcement, the kind of announcement the palace never makes, unless it absolutely has to. Cancer. But they didn't say what kind. They didn't say how far it had gone. They didn't say how long he'd known. They just let it slip, like a whisper, tucked into a press release. And now, in July 2025, King Charles III stood beneath the pale light of the Jockey Club rooms in Newmarket. A royal engagement, yes, but more than that, a test. One fan leaned in, smiling. "How are you, Your Majesty?" He nodded gently, and then he said it. "I'm feeling a lot better now. It's just one of those things." One of those things. A diagnosis that shook a kingdom, reduced to a passing phrase. What the public didn't see was what Buckingham Palace quietly confirmed. His treatment isn't over. It's still unfolding, still managing, still lingering. But the king didn't step away. He leaned in, attending ceremonies, hosting researchers, even writing words for a reception at the palace, words that felt less like a statement and more like a confession. Each diagnosis, a frightening experience, he wrote, but I can vouch it brings into sharp focus the very best of humanity. No official statement was made, but that line, it broke protocol, and maybe it broke hearts, because he wasn't just talking to the room, he was talking to himself. And just as Charles was opening up, another revelation was quietly surfacing across the palace halls. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, wife, mother, the heir's partner, fighter, she too had walked through fire. Her own cancer battle revealed only a month after Charles's. And now she's speaking, but softly. "You put on a sort of brave face," she said at Colchester Hospital, "but actually, the phase afterwards is really, really difficult." It wasn't a moment, it was a message. Even in healing, they were still holding something back, still protecting something, maybe each other. There was no grand announcement, no headline screamed "Charles is cured," no photo of Kate said she's fine now. Instead, there were moments, small gestures, hands not touching, eyes not meeting, and words that only make sense when you read between the lines. And that's when everything changed, because this wasn't about duty anymore. It was about dignity. A king, a princess, two battles, one silence. And perhaps that silence was the loudest thing of all. If the royal family fascinates you, the way it fascinates us, tap-like, it means you're hearing what they're not saying. And if you've ever felt the silence behind their smiles, hit subscribe. You belong here. So maybe it wasn't just a royal return. Maybe it was a reminder that even in crowns and titles, they're still human, still hurting, still healing. And here at Gossip Hunt, we don't just tell stories, we listen to the silence between them.